Well, good afternoon and welcome once again to Ed's Orchid. Now, I've just had a delivery here of lava rock, and it's about 8mm. That's the size of it. Absolutely lovely. I think it's going to be anyhow, so I'll just show it to you. I've already taken some out, and I've really washed it. And I've got about 10 kilos of it there. This is it, all nicely washed. It's surprising, it's very easy to wash. You just put it in a sieve, put the tap through it, and it's spotlessly clean. Now what I'm going to do with this lava rock is to repot a few Masdevallias. I've heard that Masdevallias and Draculas do take to lava rock, and I've already put some Draculas up here. They're all in lava rock with a little bit of polystyrene on the bottom. I only did those yesterday, so we'll see how they go. But I'm going to do these now, and also I'm going to add to the lava rock a little bit of pumice, because the pumice is a little bit bigger than the lava rock. And I'm putting them in pots which all have holes in, because with the lava rock being only 8mm, and probably there's some only 5 or 6mm in there, the pumice will help to keep it open. I mean, keep the media open so it gets plenty of air to the roots. So I'm going to take these out of the pots one by one, have a look at the roots. I wouldn't be surprised if there is none, and then we'll decide what we're going to do with the plants. Well, there's only one with a label in, but we'll take this one out and we'll see what it's like. Oh, this has got a label, and it's a Masdevallia vecchiana. Oh, I'm wrong, the roots do look okay, they're not bad, but they're nearly all dead. Nearly every one of them's dead. Oh dear. Been too wet. That's all I can say. Take another one out. This is also Masdevallia Pixis. Take this out. This is quite damp as well. In fact, I only watered them yesterday. I thought they were bone dry, but it looks like I've made a mess of them. Oh, this has got 1 or 2 nice roots on it, and a lot of 2 bad roots on it. Ah dear, what am I going to do? See, the leaves are dropping off. And then we'll have a look at this one. Well, that came out very easily, and that's just the bad 1 or 2 nice roots on it. But we'll get rid of this rubbish and we'll come back and I'll wash the pots out. Well, this is the first one I took out, and it looks like it's got some lovely roots, but every one of them is soft. Absolutely overwatered, so I've got to nip them all off, because it's no good keeping them, because they're absolutely dead. I'll nip them down as far as I can. Signs of a new growth there, but we'll take off what we can. I'm trying to get in line with the camera, but I keep moving away from it for some reason. Sorry about that. Well, we'll just leave a bit on, cut all the little bits off. That's that one. The one here, this isn't too bad. Oh, the kettle's just switched off. It's got some good roots on, but We'll have to nip all the bad roots off. Make sure I don't get any good ones. I don't think there's much more I can do with that. Only we've got to let them dry out a bit now before we do anything else. Or else I'm going to be in real problem with them. Well, there's only one person mucked the job up, and that's me. But this one's got some nice roots coming. Let's have a look at this one. Has this got some nice roots coming? Yeah, also some bad ones. I'll get the bad ones off. There we are. And that root has gone straight through a bit of coconut husk. So we'll leave that one on. Oh, there's another bad root there, we'll take that one off. There we are. So that's the tree. I'll get rid of all the rubbish now before we start potting them up. Well, what I propose to do is add some styrofoam to one of the pots with the lava rock, and the other one I'm adding pumice. So we'll see which one goes the best, and I think I'll only do 2 of them. I think the other one I'll just put it in some bark to let it dry out, and the others I've got, I'll have to take those out of the pots and let them dry out. But I wonder which will do better, the one with the pumice in, or the one with the styrofoam bits. Anyhow, we'll get them potted up and we'll keep an eye on them, because now I've started making notes, which I've never done for years, and I think that's why the Masdevallia has got a bit too wet, because I have some in the house, I have some in one room, I have some in another room, and I have the Masdevallias in the greenhouse. And well, I must have lost track of when I watered them, and I've watered them far too much, and it's caused a problem. So now I'm keeping notes, so that shouldn't happen again. And it shouldn't happen because I'm using this lava, because this lava holds quite a bit of water, but it does dry out quickly, and especially with holes in the pots, that should help the roots to come on somewhat. Right, I've cleaned the pots, so we'll get the first one potted up. A little bit bigger pieces of polystyrene at the bottom for air. That'll do for that one. Let's see which one will fit in there. This one has got some decent roots on it, but we don't want it, the crown, where the roots start, we don't want that burying. Just keep that just above. Now my hand will be in the way, I know, for filming, but it just can't be helped. I can't do anything about it. And with this lava rock being quite heavy, it holds the plant in much better. Need a little bit more lava rock in there, so I'll get a bit more, spread it round the top. little bit more. There we go, you can just see where the just shake it up a bit, just a little bit too low. There we are, that's one done. Then we come to the second one. Same again, bit of polystyrene down in the bottom. And there's one thing, if they do start growing in this, then I won't need to repot for a long time. But these are quick growing once they start growing, these Masdevallias, and they're only in small pots to start with, so it won't be any problem repotting them, because they'll be used to the rock and the styrofoam or the pumice. Once again, make sure I don't get them too deep. I'm really mad at myself for making simple mistakes, but I mean, I've been keeping orchids long enough not to know about they make mistakes, but it just shows you always do. Now I've got the labels mixed up, which is another thing. But I'll know what they are if and when they flower. So that's another one. So the one which has no roots on it at all, and I've just broke the bottom half off there. There's the signs of a new root coming through there and one there. But I'm going to put this on in some lacquer just to see how this does. It'll keep it dry anyhow. And if you notice at the bottom I've put a strong piece of styrofoam there, or polystyrene, whatever you want to call it, because with this having no roots it'll be a job to let it stand up. So what I'll do, I'll just shove that through there, which will hold it. In fact, what I should have done was put it through the roots of this and then stick it in. There we are. I've got some polystyrene, no, not polystyrene, some lacquer here. So we'll just fill it up with lacquer. Bit one-handed, but it'll come right in the end. Not getting watered this, because everything down at the bottom there is wet through. Right, I'm just going to leave it like that now. So, the only thing I've got to do now is sort all my others out, see how bad they are on roots. And if there's as bad as what I've just seen, then I'm in trouble. I've got a lot of work to do. These are the three Masdevallias. I've all potted them up now in 3 different mixes. and we'll just have to wait and see what happens to these. So thanks very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.